Hi guys, this is Daily Wish here. Thank you so much for coming back on my channel and I hope you guys are doing awesome. Alright, so today I want to remind you of something that you could change the way you look at manifesting your desire, especially when it comes to manifesting love or a specific person. So here it is. It's okay to feel doubts or negative thoughts while manifesting because your doubts don't have the power to cancel your manifestation. Even with fear, maybe overthinking, or even endless what ifs spinning in your mind, your desire can still manifest in your 3D, that too effortlessly, naturally, without forcing a thing and without lifting a finger. You don't need to be fearless. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to decide and let that decision live inside you. You just got to believe that what you have decided is the truth. Let me give you one of my client success story who has actually proved this true. And I promise you that this real story will completely change the way you manifest your SP through law of assumption. Your SP showing up has got nothing to do with how confident you feel in the whole process of manifestation, but it has got everything to do with what you have accepted as done. So a few months ago, one of my clients wanted to reconnect with her SP, and she was deeply purely and so much in love with him, but that being said, she hadn't spoken to the person in a while. They were in no contact situation and things had actually ended on a very confusing note, and they had no real contact after that incident. Okay, naturally, if you think about it, naturally there will be doubts and there will be all kind of negative thoughts, thoughts like what if that person has moved on, what if I messed it up for good, what if that person is never going to reconnect with me, why haven't that person reached out to me yet. These are the things which keeps on coming to your mind when you are manifesting the love of your life, right? But when she came to me, she told me about all these negative thoughts and all the limiting beliefs that that she had about this SP situation. And I told her that manifestation is not an outside process. It's an inside process. First, you got to believe that whatever you want is already yours. First, you need to know that your SP loves you. Internally, you have to accept it as a fact. And you need to decide that whatever is your desire, since you are the creator, since you are the operant power of your reality, that desire is bound to get fulfilled for you because it's your decision. So you got to decide what you want, right? And you got to believe in that decision, right? So she decided. She said to herself, in this very moment, I claim my SP back. She kept on telling herself that he loves me madly, he is dying to be with me, and right now we are already together. I don't know how it happened. I don't know when things got changed for me, but right now it's a done deal. It is already happened. Okay. She did not force any emotions. Please note this thing. She did not force any emotion or any thought on her. She didn't repeat these affirmations robotically like 30 days in a month. No, she didn't do anything like that. She didn't obsessively check her phone or, any Instagram message or anything in the 3D. She did not do anything at all. But with the state of knowing that it is already done, he is already hers, and with this state of knowing, she carried on with her life. And some days definitely were quite easier with her because she was not in that mode of checking everything or missing that guy so much. But sometimes she felt like really down. Okay, she was really dull, and she kept on coming back and she kept on telling me, what should I do? I'm really missing him and I don't know what to do. Should I check his Instagram? Should I connect with him? Should I drop a message to him? And I said, please calm yourself down. Okay, once you are calm, once you are like completely in that state of feeling natural, in that state, tell yourself again, what I have decided for myself is the final word for my destiny, and it is bound to happen. Okay, even if I feel negative at times, even if I have certain doubts in my mind, still I'm going to get what I want to manifest. My desire is already mine. When you have these things going on in your internal reality, obviously you are not going to give more importance to any negative thoughts. You are only focusing on the things that you want to manifest in your life. Okay, so whenever the doubts are creeping in, you don't need to fix those doubtful thoughts. You just need to let it flow and keep on reminding yourself and give more importance to yourself, that it is you who's the creator of your reality. So you decide. Even if the doubts are creeping in, you are still going to get your manifestation. Even if the 3D is showing you the opposite, you decide and you tell yourself, I'm still going to get my manifestation. Even if the circumstances are opposite right now, the 3D is showing me completely opposite, I am going to get what I want. And without getting obsessed about it, you just allow it to happen naturally and you keep on going with your day. Right? So what happened after that? So couple of weeks later, I think three weeks later, she got a message from her SP on Instagram. He just liked her picture, and then he commented something, and then he started just having a chit chat with her on Instagram. There was no official talk, but it was just a normal hi, hello, how are you doing, this and that. And from that moment onwards, things shifted for her. Things just simply shifted for her. Okay, it was a simple, direct, warm message from her SP, and she couldn't believe her own eyes that, oh my God, was it that simple? The conversation picked up completely effortlessly. They talked, they cleared things up, and they began to reconnect. And it was happening completely organically. There was no force intended in this whole process. That's when it clicked her. The manifestation had finally arrived, and it came in a way that didn't require any force or didn't require any overthinking or being perfectly confident every second while you are manifesting. So right now, the best part is they are still talking every day now over the phone. Next month it's her birthday, and she's planning to go out with her SP, and it is kind of a date situation. So she is very happy about it. So I just told you this story for a reason, because you need to learn something out of this story. I really want you to understand something out of this story. The thing is that you do not need to be positive all the time. If someone is telling you, or any coach is telling you that you got to be positive, you have to have happy feelings and motivational feeling and this and that, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Of course, the dominant thought, dominant feeling and dominant imagination creates your reality, but at the same time, you got to be human first. Okay, and a human experience all kind of emotions. So you can be happy, you can be sad, you can be upset for some time. That's okay, that's completely fine. But when you are already deciding something for yourself, and when you are living with that state of knowing that what I have decided for myself is actually the truth, then nothing else matters. Even though you are doubting your manifestation, maybe 2 hours or 3 hours in a day, still it is going to happen, because that's the rule you have set for yourself. Okay, because that's the knowing you are living in. Are you getting this difference? Are you getting this point? So you don't need to be positive all the time. You don't need to feel in the high vibes 24/7. It is not even possible. And you don't need to feel any fake confidence while manifesting your desire. They say you have to fake it till you make it, but you cannot fake it if you don't feel it. Okay, so that's what I'm telling you, that instead of focusing what techniques you should be doing, what is the step-by-step process that you should be doing in the form of ritual every day, please don't focus on that. Please understand that everything starts from you. There is a reason why you have been called as the creator of your reality. The reason is because everything, life is happening through you. You are here in this 3D world as an observer. Okay, you are here to observe things, you are here to experience things, but that creation of anything that you want to experience starts from within you. If you understand this as a fact, if you understand the deep meaning of this statement, you would never doubt anything in the 3D. You would never give any importance to 3D or any of the circumstances in the 3D. You just need to assume that anything that you want is already yours, and that too once, and know that this assumption is already alive and it is the fact for your inner world. That is why Neville Goddard has said, assume the feeling of wish fulfilled and continue in that assumption. He never said that you must feel 100%, happy all the time. He didn't say anything like that. He said you must accept your assumption as the truth. You must accept it as truth. Okay, even if your emotions don't always cooperate, it's totally fine. You need to keep persisting in that end scene. And to be honest, persistence is also required when you have too many doubts, when you are way too much attached to 3D. Because only then you want to retrain your mind and you want to tell it that no, 3D is not my reality. What I'm creating within my internal world is what my real reality is. Let me give you another SP situation as an example. Okay, let's say you have been blocked. Okay, and you have been blocked by your SP. Now, at this very moment, when somebody has blocked you, especially when it is your SP, what is it that you are going to feel? You'll feel pain. You'll start overthinking. You'll imagine the worst part. You'll start questioning your own self. And if you are like any other person who doesn't know about the law, then what is it that you are going to do? You'll try to reconnect with the person. You'll try to force that, connection on him. Okay, you'll try to reconnect through WhatsApp. If not WhatsApp, then Instagram. If not Instagram, then email. If not email, then somebody else is there who is a common friend. You'll start doing these kind of things. You'll start stalking that person on social media and whatnot. But when you are already in understanding of the law, you know that everything is your creation. So even if you have created something negative in the past, which has resulted in this kind of situation where your SP has blocked you, because your SP is what? Your SP2 is your reflection. Am I right or wrong? Right? So if you have come to this point and you have, sanely understood this whole situation that, okay, fine, the SP has blocked me. Maybe in the past I must have, given him so much of importance. I must have put this guy, on pedestal, and that is why I have lost my self-concept. And there is a reason why these things have happened. So now what should I do? I should be focusing on myself instead of, running and chasing this guy. I should use my energy. I should use my time to improve my self-concept. I should use my time to reimagine the things which can give me my manifestation, which can give me my desire in the near future. So what is it that you are going to do? Instead of spiraling, you take a pause and you tell yourself, we are already in contact. My SP loves me like anything. I am the most important person in my SP's life. My SP cannot live a day without talking to me. When you are saying these things over and over again, what is it that is going to change? There's an internal shift which is happening. Now from a lack mindset, you are changing it to an abundant mindset. You go back to your life and you are not chasing anything. You are not chasing anyone in your 3D. You simply carry the awareness of being in that relationship, that too without forcing yourself to feel amazing every moment. And that is what is known as living from the end. That you are not worried about anything in the 3D. You are not dwelling in the past. You have only imagined your desired reality as yours and you assumed it to be true. And now you are living your life as if it is already done. Right? Because let's be clear, doubt is not the problem here. The problem is how we react to that doubt. Do we panic? Do we spiral? Do we try to control the 3D in that moment? Or do we say, this doubt does not matter? I have already chosen my end and I know it is already mine. The desire is already mine, period. I don't have to worry about anything. I have to let go of all the negative things, of all the doubts and all the worries and all the fears related to my desire, because I know it is already mine. There is a concept known as concept of IPO, which is everyone is you pushed out, right? What does this mean? It clearly means that everything is created by you. Everything in your 3D is a reflection of you. If you internally accept the state as real, even when some noise is happening in your mind, it is okay, because life outside is going to reflect what you have created in your internal reality. It has got nothing to do with that noise in your mind, because as as law says, only dominant thoughts are going to get manifested in your 3D reality. And in your mind, you have already accepted your desire as the truth. So even though there are some random doubts coming in, and it is just coming in and going out, it doesn't matter, because major portion has been occupied with the positive thought, right? And that is what is known as dominant thought, and it is what is going to get reflected in the 3D, right? So what you're supposed to do from now onwards, you need to decide once, and clearly you need to decide anything that you want, once. You don't need to keep doing the assumptions over and over again. Just choose it and accept it as yours and let it live inside you. Okay? Second, you don't have to fight your doubts. You don't have to fix any negative thinking. Your doubts or any negative thought don't mean anything if you are not giving any awareness to it. So just observe them just like a passing cloud. Okay? Don't make them mean anything to you. Right? Then, support your self-concept, which is extremely important. Say things like, I'm always loved, I'm always chosen, my relationships are peaceful and fulfilling, I always get what I want no matter what I see in my 3D situation. Okay, these are the thoughts which are going to improve your self-image. It is going to improve your self-love. It is going to improve your self-concept. Okay, and let the life do the rest of the things. You don't need to chase anything in your 3D. Your job is to be the version of you who already has it all. Alright, your doubt does not define your power. Manifestation doesn't need perfection, it just needs your awareness. It needs a quiet decision made in your heart, even if your head is not fully convinced. So the next time, whenever the doubt is showing up, let it come. And let it go, and softly remind yourself, it is already done. I'm not waiting, I have already received it. I do not have to worry about any negative thoughts in my mind. So yeah, that's it for today. So if this video spoke to your heart, please do not forget to give it a big fat thumbs up, share it with someone who needs to hear this, and subscribe to stay connected with more powerful teachings on manifesting the life and love you deserve. You can also follow me on Instagram at My Daily Wish for daily insights, reminders, and uplifting content to support your manifestation journey. And if you are feeling stuck or just need a little personalized support, I offer one-to-one coaching programs as well as short sessions, which is 30 minutes or 60 minutes consultation to help you realign with your desire and step back into your power. For details, just message me on the number provided below. And if you are truly ready to discipline your manifestation journey, I've created 2 very powerful and practical workbooks for you: the Instant Manifestation Workbook and the Time Crunch Manifestation Workbook. Both are available at a very nominal price. If you are willing to purchase them, simply contact me on the same number. At last, I just want to leave you with a reminder that everything you desire is already within reach. You just have to claim it. You just have to be that operant power. You just have to awake and be in that creator mode. And I'm here to walk this journey with you. So until we meet the next time, just stay faithful to your imagination and remember, you are the god of your reality and everything is possible for you. Be bold, be creative, and happy manifesting.